Continuing to fill questions for usmle, I have a student asking from within the Telegram group, can you make a video on how to prepare well for Step 2 CK within 6 months following Step 1? Sure, I can make a clip on that. I've made like 19 clips talking about this same thing, but similar to some of the other clips I've made, I don't carry entitlement that you've seen my stuff. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Give the video a like. I really appreciate it. Find me on Instagram at mehlman_medical, mehlman_medical. Links down below. Find me on Telegram. Links to the Telegram group and channel down below. Now let's start the clip. Student wants to know how to prepare well for Step 2 CK within 6 months. And I can give you a very clean and consolidated answer here. And that's going to be, you're going to do UWorld. That's not dramatic, that's not creative, that's not novel information. It's extraordinarily lengthy, superfluous, okay? It's 4,100 plus questions. That's gonna take you a long time, okay? I don't know the exact math off the top of my head, but minimum 2 months to do, all right? Depending on the number of questions you do per day. I recommend generally 60 to 80 questions per day if you're doing 2 CK UWorld, just because it's such a long Q bank. Step 1, sometimes down at 40 per day. Students who aren't passing either basic science is filled out. But for Step 2, you're going to be doing UWorld over at least a 2 to 2.5 month period, 60 to 80 questions per day. After that, you're going to move into the Clinical Mastery Series forms. There's 44 forms. Okay, they're subject-specific nbme forms. And so 50 questions per form, 44 forms, it's 2,200 questions. And that's going to take you 3 weeks to do, because I want you doing 2 per day. All right, so 21, 22 days. After you finish those, you're going to be doing offline nbme 6 through 8. That's going to be 1 to 2 days for those. And then depending on your scores on those offline nbmes, we can say, okay, we're content and I want to sit the exam now. Okay, then we're going to move you into the online forms 9 through 11, and then we have you sit the 2 CK. If we're not content with our scores when we sit 6 through 8 and we want further augmentation, we're going to go back through the Clinical Mastery Series forms for another 3 weeks of re-review, okay? This is bearing in mind we're going to be incorporating my PDFs in the evenings. So I've got obviously 2 CK specific PDFs, surgery, peds, obs, gyn, etc. I've also got just general subject PDFs, cardio, pulm, renal. Those can be integrated as well. Students ask if they're for Step 1 or 2. They're both, okay? And so UWorld, 2 to 2.5 months. Clinical Mastery Series forms, 3 weeks. nbmes 6 through 8. If we're content, 9 through 11, we sit the real deal. You don't need 6 months to prep. If we're not content with our scores on 6 through 8, we're going to do another 3 weeks of the CMS re-review, then go back into 9 through 11. If you're failing 6 through 8 by the time you get there, okay, then rather than going to the CMS forms for re-review, I'll often take students back to do their UWorld incorrects, which will be a significant amount of time. Then we do a re-review of the CMS. Then we go into 9 through 11. That's the broadest type of umbrella discussion I can make right now, because it's not cookie cutter for every student. I normally come up with custom plans. You know the deal. I'm going to continue to make more content. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time. That's it.